fun. When you learn something, it's amazing. So not only knowing that wasn't it, that life on earth wasn't where it ended, was awesome. God showing you all these experiences was awesome. Even though they weren't always fun. I mean, learning there's a generational curse is not fun, but it was awesome. Like to know, to understand.
Okay, so let's keep going on your journey.
So, okay.
You're starting to banter with God.
Yes, I am. I start to make some jokes. I'm like, you're really him. Like you're that guy. And he shows me.
Is he speaking to you?
Not yet. He's not speaking to me yet, but he's downloading me with information.
Okay.
And he shows me an image, which is just going to sound crazy, but he shows me an image of a comedy club in heaven.
Okay. What? A comedy club in heaven?
Yes, there are people.
What do you mean by an image?
Well, I guess image, I don't know if image is the right word because it's a vision. It's like I'm there.
So it's like suddenly you're there.
Suddenly I'm there.
And where were you?
And there's a stage. It's dark. People are laughing. There's a lot of laughter and a lot of sounds coming out of it. But it's a song, but everybody's laughing. And there's someone up there. And I'm back far enough where I can't see who it is. But the purpose was that he was showing me, like, I don't know if he was making a joke or if he was saying, this is where you're going to be. I'm not sure, but maybe both. But he showed me that. And I thought, I think that he was like, where do you think you got that from? That came from me.
Laughter.
And humor. And that it's a language and some people's love language. And
I think so many people don't realize that.
Yeah.
Like, we think God is just stoic and so
serious
all the time. And
he's fun.
He's the one who created every pleasure, every joy,
That's what I felt from him.
And laughter and humor is one of the highest forms of communication.
That's what I felt like he was like making me laugh back. He's like, you're so funny. You got that from me here. Like that's the way I interpreted it.
And did you really think that there are comedy clubs in heaven?
Yes.
Why did you know that was heaven?
I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like there is. Do I think he showed me that to be funny? Yes. But do I think that that's actually there? Yeah, I do. And he showed me a lot of different images of, I don't know, is image the right word? It feels like an image because I have a vision of a specific moment. So I say image, but it was an experience.
Like you were there?
Mm-hmm. Like
so you
I was
experienced
there.
It. Kind of like you experienced your great-grandmother.
Right.
Number 7.
But there's like a significant image that when I think about it, I think about that. Does that make sense? So I say image because I can see the surroundings of what it looked like. That's what's like burned in my brain. But I was there.
Look like?
All of it. I mean, yes, like with my grandparents, the things he showed me of heaven. He showed me the comedy club, which I thought was hilarious, to be honest. I really did think that was really funny. But then he showed me there were people and pets.
So he's now showing you heaven.
Yeah, I'm in heaven.
You're in heaven.
But I'm not in heaven because I'm still ascending.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm both. I don't know.
I think that's possible. Like I said,
I'm there and I'm not there.
Yeah.
And I always have said.
But it was an experience.
It was an experience. All of these things I felt like I lived them, but then I was traveling. So my worldly mind says, how can that be? But it was so real.
Can't here.
Yeah, it can't be here. But so I'm looking around and it's like Earth, but just beautiful, more vibrant, more green, but then there's colors that don't exist here. There's things I really just am seeing nature. I mean, but there's people and pets and it seems like everybody's to me, it was like everyone is on a mission. They're doing something. They're living, in other words.
You saw that happening?
Yeah. But they're also, I say they were singing, but their mouths weren't singing. Their spirits were singing and all harmonizing, but also all working. It was unbelievable. It was indescribable. They were living
life,
living
like we
life,
live life,
like a real life, like doing things and playing with animals. And I could tell they were walking with purpose. Like they were on their way to do something. But they were all making this amazing, beautiful orchestra, harmonizing, but everybody sounded different. Every soul, like the pets sounded different than the people. The people sounded different than the trees.
So the pets there are there?
Mm-hmm. All kinds of pets. I just saw all kinds of pets. Just all.
And they have a song as well?
Mm-hmm. And the flowers.
And the flowers have a song?
But they're all harmonizing.
So they're different. They're each individual.
And there was instruments that aren't here that I recognized that were not here. I'm like, whoa, that sounds awesome, but we don't have that
here. But you never heard it here. And you're hearing music?
Yeah, I was hearing music, but I got the vibe that was just how it was there. It wasn't like distracting, or it was just the way of how it was. It was like, there weren't words for me. Like there were just sounds that sounded like worship. Felt like everybody was worshiping God without words.
But without words.
But with lots of music and sound, and everything was unique. And something that God showed me is that who you are is exactly who you are in heaven, just more your real self. And you're going to have, that God gives you these spiritual gifts. And I think that's what those people were doing. They were using their spiritual gift. I don't know what they were doing, but they had purpose. And God revealed to me that He gives us a spiritual gift on earth, and we choose if we want to use it or not. But you will use it in heaven, and you'll have so much purpose in that.
So it doesn't stop. It continues on with the gifts we've been given to develop them and use them. Yep.
And another image that He showed me was, there was people, say you love to hunt. They were hunting in heaven, but they weren't hunting an animal. They were hunting, I don't even know what it was, to be honest. It was like an orb with wings and eyes and glowing. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but it was...
Hunting like to kill?
No, they were just hunting it.
Kind of like tracking, like a game?
Tracking it, yeah. They were tracking it is probably the better. But they were using stuff to try to catch it. I know I sound insane. I know this is crazy. I'm doing my best, but
no. Well, I think that's fascinating. You told me before that your stepdad is a hunter.
So I thought.
Do you think that's why you were shown that?
I do. I thought about him.
When you saw that?
I was like, oh,
he's going to love this.
He's going to love this. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Wow.
And so,
and
they had so much purpose in that. Like they were doing it for God. For whatever reason, God needed this thing, and they were getting it. But it was fun, and it was purposeful. And there was just so many enlightening little things like that. Like if you like fall, you can live in a place where there's fall. It's like one street over, it's winter. One street over, whatever.
You saw that?
Yeah. I just saw different
seasons, like locations of different seasons.
But all the time.
And is this is this a city or what are you seeing?
Yeah, I am in it. Everything there was, the colors of everything was like out of this world. Nothing I've ever seen. It was so beautiful. But it looked like Earth, but just more beautiful. I didn't see a lot of buildings, but I got the feeling that I was that I was somewhere that he wanted me to see. But it wasn't, I didn't see, when I'm talking about like the fields and the people, there wasn't any buildings at that point. There was just people living in a beautiful, what looked like a beautiful earth to me, but was more beautiful. I just remember it was like, this is so much like, it feels like Earth, just better and bigger and more beautiful. And I didn't expect that. I don't know what I thought. I don't even know if I ever thought about it, but I do remember still, I'm like, it was so much like this, but better. But I will say he also showed me an experience or an image of a wall that was as high up as I could see and as far as I could see. And it was see-through, but I couldn't really see. It was translucent.
The wall was translucent?
Kind of, yeah. It was kind of translucent, but it had jewels. Like every diamond or ruby or like gem that you could think of, but maybe even some that don't exist, were on this wall. It was amazing. And it had gold elements to it, but it was kind of translucent looking. I know. You're like trying to follow me.
No,
it was amazing.
No, because
it was unreal, John. It was like holy.
Mm-hmm. And did you have a sense of where you were?
Yeah, I mean, I knew.
Like what that wall was?
I didn't really know because I didn't see a gate.
And no significance to it?
Not really. I mean, I just remember looking at it and being like, this is a barrier. That's what I remember thinking. This is a barrier. It's a beautiful barrier, but it's a barrier. I didn't see any way in.